97 ZOK. It's the Steve Shannon Show on the phone this morning with pediatrician Dr. Bill Rank from Swedish American, a.k.a. UW Health. Still going to take a while before I say that, right? Good morning.
So glad it's a Monday morning.
A Monday morning where some kids will be living the mask-free life today.
I know, isn't that crazy? It just seems like short 2 years ago when the first case of COVID was reported in Illinois. January 24th, 2020. 2 years later, starting to get some masks off. Light is at the end of the tunnel.
That's great. So, that's why I was wanting to talk to you today, because I wondered, as a physician, as a pediatrician in the state line and having, been experiencing this whole thing from the front row since the very beginning, is this a good thing? And then what things, should we be thinking about? For me, because I have one child in a school who's now optional and two kids that it's not optional and they still have to wear them.
That'll provide some interesting conversations at your house.
But, Chief, among all the things that are crossing my mind is the fact that, through this whole thing, people have not respected others' choices, And I just worry because kids can sometimes be the absolute worst. If you decided for your family that you're going to let your child take the mask off because it's just masks optional, but there may be some families who feel more comfortable with the mask on. And I feel for that child that's wearing the mask and what they might have to endure today or this week,
That's a great point. You never know what their reasoning is. It could be everything from because mom said so to somebody at home or including that child could have some chronic illness that if they got COVID, potentially that would be, so there'd be potential serious side effects. So I can just see kids, coming up to a kid with a mask on and they don't have a mask and coughing in their face or, what kids do is, oh, you're protected now or, so I can see what can happen. So I think parents do need to talk to their kids about respecting other people's choices and we're still not, out of the woods yet, and there's still ramifications. And I do find it interesting, the timing. I know the judges, aren't really, they're thinking about the law, not timing of it. But, we're still there used to be an influenza season. There's a cold season, strep throat season. So I would expect there to be all, spikes in those. And the downside of not having a mask on is I bet there's going to be more kids getting sick. So there's going to be more kids needing COVID tests. So there's going to be more kids out of school until their COVID test comes back. So it's not all roses and rainbows. Is that a saying? But anyway.
It is now.
Thank you. It's good. There is light at the end of the tunnel, but proceed with caution.
Anything else that we should be thinking about as this is starting to change today, or are we focused on all the right things? Because, a lot of families are pretty excited. It's been almost 700 days since kids haven't had to wear a mask at school.
Yeah, I think the take home is we should be excited. There has to come an end to this, and we want it sooner than later. But, I think just like I said, I think I would have cautious optimism going into this.
Okay.
And respect others, and the journey hopefully is almost over, but we still have a ways to go, especially in the winter. So there's other diseases out there, so I have a feeling that you're going to be getting a few more COVID tests that are fun over the next month or two.
Right, somewhere buried in between the roses and the rainbows.
Right, exactly.
Dr. Rank, thanks so much again for your time. Have a great week, all right?
Hey, thanks, you too. Take care.